There's like almost 8 billion people in the world, and you're picking this one. So when you marry, in theory, like the stock's at its highest, like you're as crazy about each other as you could possibly be. So that's the time to get into this mindfulness, to get into this practice. Not once it's like the wheels are starting to come off. It's much harder. It's like gaining a bunch of weight and then saying, okay, how am I going to lose the weight now?
Well, I think that even before marriage, like right away, just see everything as beautiful. Let me quote BoJack Horseman on this. When you look at someone through rose-colored glasses, all the red flags just look like flags.
That's great.
There's a certain sense where if you from the very beginning, of course, you could end up in toxic relationships that way,
Sure.
but life is short. You're gonna die eventually. Might as well really go all in on relationships.
There's a line in Drugstore Cowboy, which is a great film, where he says, we played a game you couldn't win to the utmost.
Yeah.
And I think life is a game you can't win. And so you play it to the utmost. Like, to love anything is insane because you are accepting that you're going to lose it. Like, I'm a dog person, and you get a dog, and you've just resigned yourself to unbelievable pain because this thing's going to die in like 10 years, maybe 15 if you're lucky. And why would you open your heart to that? Why would you because the joy is just so wonderful of it, of the ride up until it. Same thing with us. I mean, every marriage, every relationship, every love is going to end. It's going to end in death or divorce. So why not like just go in? Like go in and just get weird, like don't define it the way that's, I mean, look at, again, we keep going back to True Romance, but just get weird. Like, yeah, I love this Elvis pretending to be weirdo. I love this, like, like former sex worker who's like, like whatever, like just go in, like love this person, have them love you. Don't worry about what everybody else is doing in their relationship. Like it's not to me surprising that as the performative aspects of life on social media increases, people's satisfaction with their relationships and the divorce rate, is following the same trend. Because I think everyone's going, well, what's everybody else doing? Well, how much sex is everyone else having? The only two people that should worry about how much sex you're having are the two people. If the two people are happy in the relationship, great. Then what does it matter? What does it matter what everybody else is doing?
Yeah, there should be an element to great relationships and great friendships of like, fuck the world. It's us versus the world.
It's us.
Yeah.
And that's what I mean when I say that thick as thieves, like when they're like a unit like that, because it's just us. It's just what we want. It's what we like. And that's why I said, like, even when it comes to sex or things like that, like if you can't be candid with your partner about whatever weird shit you're into or what fantasy you had in any particular, well, then who the hell can you be candid with? I mean, because you're going to either go without or go elsewhere. Mm-hmm. And neither of those is a particularly healthy option or helpful option. It's the start of that decline. So why open yourself to that decline, which invariably is just the path to the chair in front of me in my office?